Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Magic Rye. This is
Spartan Steve.
and we are on the spot reviews.
Alright.
So, yeah, we ended on a pretty high note last week with the Mario Sunshine review. If you haven't seen it yet, go to our page and check it out. We'll leave a link in the description below.
Definitely.
Yes.
Alright, so for the coin toss, we're going to do something a little more professionally because we realize it looks kind of stupid when it lands on the floor. And we're like, oh, where's the coin? So this time we're going to be landing it in the bowl, and whatever it lands on, we'll take the coin out and show it on screen, whether it's heads or tails.
So remember, ladies and gentlemen, I am heads. Spartan Steve here is
Tails.
tails.
We don't have tails, so I gotta stop doing that. It has landed tails.
Tails.
So that means me. So
Yep.
I gotta make you review something again. Sorry, man.
All right, that's the way it goes. Hey, we got a 50% chance.
All right. I was thinking about this one. Are you ready?
What?
All right. It just came out yesterday. I want Ryan to review Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Non-spoilers. Non-spoilers.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
Guys, we're no longer going to be subject to spoilers, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Anyways.
We're gonna do our best to keep it spoiler-free, and just for the audience, do not post spoilers in the comments. Be respectful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So first things first. What did you think of the first movie?
Well, I love the first movie. I found it a very underrated movie. You know, out of all the other, like we discussed this previously, but out of all the other solo Avengers movies, you know, like the Thor, the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, since the first Eric Bana Hulk wasn't so good, if we all remember.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. The Edward Norton Hulk, we'll say that one. Anyways, the Thor one as well. I found all of them had very weak plot lines. I find with the first Avenger, although this is talking about the first Captain America, although of course it's not realistic, I always thought that it was the most realistic of the solo movies. Because, you know, it was much more human. I mean, people got hurt. Captain America, he had super strength, but he wasn't like Thor, where he could fly through the skies and beat people up with a giant hammer.
He's a lot more relatable.
That's it. He was more human. I guess that's what captivated me in the first Avenger. And I love the characters as well. Hey, they didn't have massive roles, but you know what? Like, everyone that was in that movie was acted great. I mean, the German to English accents weren't amazing, but hey, I won't be a critic on that one.
Yeah, it's sort of like you have to let loose. It's a superhero movie, but it still puts a decent enough effort, I find.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about the first movie, but to the new one.
Now the second one.
Yeah, now the second one. Oh boy.
Okay, quickly before you review that one, what'd you think of the previous movies in Phase 2? That's Iron Man 3 and Thor: The Dark World.
Honestly, I probably could have written those plot lines 5 minutes before the movie on a napkin. I mean, come on. Like, when Guy Pearce is in a movie, we just know he's going to be evil. And it's not like they hinted, like, oh, he might not be evil.
Okay.
Oh, he was evil. Like, there was no question. I said, the first second I saw him in the movie, I was like, Guy Pearce, he's bad. We know.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Iron Man 3, we won't spoil anything, but there's a certain twist that a lot of die-hard comic book fans did not like. And
Yeah.
not a die-hard comic book fan, I thought it was a little as well. And quickly Thor: The Dark World. Did you like the first Thor?
I thought it was decent. I mean, he was kind of human for half the movie, so there's that. But Thor: The Dark World, again, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was a very weak plot line. It was largely about just Thor and his Natalie Portman. I mean, there wasn't really much storyline to it. Okay, now on to
All right.
the first Avenger Part 2, I guess. The
Winter Soldier. What'd you think?
I thought it was amazing. Like, you know what? Again, going back to the first movie, it was so much more realistic than any other movie. And you know what I found most realistic is that Captain America actually gets injured throughout the movie. Like, there's times when he's hurt, and it makes it seem so much more human. And I like the human aspect of it. Of course, there are a bunch of twists and turns that you'll see when you see the movie, and you'll be like, wow, didn't see that one coming. Or if you're like a diehard Marvel fan, you're like, I saw that one coming a mile away. It's pretty obvious. But anyways,
Also, you had to admit that, unlike Thor: The Dark World or Iron Man 3, there is not an over-reliance on CGI whatsoever.
No.
So the action scenes are put in a lot of effort.
no surprises to anyone, but there's a lot of explosions. I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, it is a Marvel movie, so you gotta be given that nice eye candy. Anyways, go for a solid question, my good brother.
Okay, so do you find it was a necessary continuation to the first movie? I always felt like all the Iron Man sequels and the Thor sequel, they feel just like another story. But this one legitimately felt like it continued on from Captain America: The First Avenger and the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, how much did you feel like things happened?
Again, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but it has relevance to the first movie, and you know what? There was actually a couple of scenes where you find yourself a little tearing up. Obviously, I won't say what, but everyone from the first movie is still relevant, and they bring up the first movie, which I like so much. It was as if, like, if you go back to Iron Man 2, you could really say that movie didn't even need to exist because it never brought up any relevant themes.
Very forgettable.
It's very forgettable. And I mean, like, other than Mickey Rourke with electrical whips.
Whiplash.
Yeah, Whiplash. I didn't even remember his name. That's how insignificant he was.
I think I remembered Mickey Rourke and Scarlett Johansson's first appearance. That's it. Oh, and War Machine?
Yes.
Okay, there. That's it. That's Iron
Don
Man 2.
Cheadle. Otherwise, yeah. So, the first Avenger, it brought in a new character. I'm not going to tell you who, but he was very well introduced. And I mean,
Wait, First Avenger or Winter Soldier?
the Winter Soldier. Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't clarify, but they brought in a new character, and it was just very well done.
Yeah.
Other than that, the character development was excellent. I loved all the characters. The acting was superb.
I was going to ask you, good acting.
It was, and the best part was the humor. It was just like, it was perfectly placed. It wasn't...
It didn't feel forced.
That's it.
Or awkward. Or, alright, enough, let's see some plot. Like, it appeared at the right moments, you think?
And everyone laughed. I mean, everyone in the theater laughed.
Yeah, we got a big crowd.
We got
Just
a big
on
crowd.
opening day.
Well, we saw it opening day yesterday, Friday. It was an excellent movie. I would definitely give it a high rating. I would say 9 out of 10 for me personally.
I think I would give it that too, actually. It legitimately felt I had very little complaints, but of course, like all movies, there's always a little room for improvement. Are you excited for the next Marvel movie, Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh boy, am I ever. You know what? This isn't a review on Guardians of the Galaxy. This is on the Avengers, the first Avenger, but the Guardians of the Galaxy is just like another movie that you just look forward to, because Marvel has done this great job with expanding their repertoire. I mean, they have so many movies. They have so much lined up for us in the future. And I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy is just that one extra more thing that we have to look forward to.
It's a cash cow I'm happy exists.
That's it. You know what? I have to say, despite the fact that the first Avenger and the second generation, I keep calling this first Avenger, the Winter Soldier, despite the Winter Soldier kind of being a cash cow because it's a second generation before the Avengers comes out, I found it so well done.
You can't deny the effort.
I can't deny the effort, and again, like Spartan Steve just said, it's a cash cow that I'm happy that exists.
I'm looking forward to the other movies myself. Again, no spoilers. There is a post-credits scene. There's two, in fact. There's one in the middle of the credits and one after the credits. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, stay.
And
Stay.
if you have any stupid people with you, they're like, oh, I better get up and go. You sit their ass back down and you watch the rest of the credits. Because it's awesome. It's Marvel. Hey, we gotta do this.
It also gets you pumped up for more. Like, I can't wait till Guardians of the Galaxy, next year's Avengers Age of Ultron, and no surprise, there's going to be a Captain America 3. I think it's been announced for 2016, but I'm looking forward to it.
Anyways,
I
on
think
that note,
I think that's it.
yeah.
9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10.